Fifth question. The weight of green apples sold by a shop are normally distributed with mean 90 grams and a standard deviation 8 grams. Find the probability that randomly chosen green apple weight between 83 grams and 95 grams. So here in the problem itself, it is clear that the problem is of normal distribution. Here mean is given 90 and standard deviation is given 8 grams. I will say that my x follows a normal distribution with mean 90 and variance 8 square. Variance is square of your standard deviation. You have to find the probability. We have to find a probability that a randomly chosen green apple, it weighs between 83 and 95. So your x will be more than 83, less than 95. If you are using less than or equal to sign, that is also perfectly okay. Now this is equal to, I will convert my random variable x to z, and here I will say that my z will be more than 83 minus mean is 90 divided by standard deviation 8, and it is less than 95 minus 90 divided by 8. So this is equals to probability of z greater than, now 83 minus 90 divided by 8, it gives me minus 0.875. So z is greater than minus 0.875 and less than 95 minus 90 is 5 divided by 8. So 5 divided by 8 is 0.625. 0.625. Okay, I will write this again, 0.875. Okay, so this is equals to, now if I draw the normal distribution, your one value of z is here, negative minus 0.875. This middle value of z is 0. Okay, and one value of z is here, which is 0.625. Now I will look in the normal table. Now let me get a normal table over here. Okay, this is a normal table. Fine. Okay, now here I have to find z between these two values, means this is what I have to find out. If you see normal table always gives you the probability for a z. Okay, and here the value of z is starting from 0.0. Okay, so for all positive values it is giving me answer. So for negative value, what we do, as it is symmetrical, okay, we can switch. See here how we switch. So this, I will say that everything which is on the lower side of this 0.625, from there I have to subtract this portion. This portion I have to subtract. Okay, because phi of 0.625, it will give me everything on the left side of 0.625, but I don't require anything which is on the left of 0.875. So that will be okay. Now if I consider 0.875 on the positive side, it will be somewhere here, 0.875, and from the table it will give me this answer. But now by symmetry, this particular portion is same as this portion, and this is nothing but 1 minus phi of 0.875. So here it is 1 minus phi of 0.875 is equals to, now phi of 0.625. Let us see here, 0.62 and 5 in the mean difference, which is 16. So 24 plus 16 is 40. So 0.7340, 0.7340, 0.7340 minus, here it is 1 minus 0.875. So 0.87 and 5. So 0.87 is here, and 5 mean difference is 14. So 78 plus 14, the mean difference is added to the last two digit, it is 92. So 0.8092, 0.8092. Okay, so 1 minus 0.8092, this I have to subtract from 0.7340. So from here I will subtract 1 minus 0.8092, and the result is 0.5432. 0.5432. Now the next part of the problem. The next part of the problem is the shop also sells red apple. 60% of the red apples sold by the shop weight more than 80 gram. 160 red apples are chosen at random from the shop. Use a suitable approximation to find out the probability that fewer than 105 of the chosen red apples weight more than 80 grams. Okay, so possibility of choosing a red apple with weight more than 80 gram is 60%, that is 0.6. That is our possibility of success, 0.6. Now from 160 red apples we have to choose. N is very large. Basically, if you see here, your X follows a binomial distribution with N as 160 and your probability of success as 0.6. Okay, there is 0.6 chance of getting a red apple which is more than 80 gram. Now here we convert this in approximating distribution. So your approximating distribution will be, as n is large and p is close to 0.5, your approximating distribution will be normal distribution. So I will say that X follows a normal distribution with the mean is NP. So your NP is what? N is 160, P is what? 0.6, and your variance is NPQ, that is 160 into 0.6 into Q is possibility of failure, which is 0.4. So I will say that my X follows a normal distribution with mean 160 times 0.6, which is 96, and variance is 160 into 0.6 into 0.4, which is 38.4. So 38.4 is variance. I have to find out possibility of X less than 105. Now see, the question is use a suitable approximation to find the probability that fewer than 105 of the chosen red apple weight more than 80 grams. So less than 105 red apple should have weight more than 80 gram. So probability of X less than 105. Now here I am approximating my binomial distribution to normal distribution. Normal distribution is a continuous distribution and your binomial distribution is a discrete distribution. So here you have to apply continuity correction. So I will say that when I convert my x and z, I will use the continuity correction. So I will say that probability of here in place of x, I will use z will be less than. Now for continuity correction, this 105, okay, its upper limit is 105.5, its lower limit is 104.5. Now as you can see that 105 should not be included. Okay, that means I should consider 104.5 instead of 105. It is 104.5. So 104.5 minus mean is 96 divided by your standard deviation is square root of 38.4. Okay, so this is equals to possibility of z less than 104.5 minus 96 whole divided by square root of 38.4. The result is 1.372. 1.372. Z is less than 1.372. Possibility of Z less than 1.372. Again, we will see this table, and here 1.372, 1.37, this value, and 2. So 2 is 3. So 0.9149, 0.9149. 0. I will say that this is phi of 1.372 and this is 0.9149. 0.9149. Okay, so 0.915 I will say in 3 significant figure. So here this problem has two parts in which we applied normal distribution, and in second part we applied an approximate distribution and converted our binomial distribution to normal distribution.